Aloha, my name is Coach Joe. I'm one of the program leaders at Keao Middle School. Welcome to another episode of Stay at Home Blues and Oranges, brought to you by After School All-Stars Hawaii. In today's episode, I'll be teaching you guys 3 concepts and putting you through a workout to help you build speed and get fast. All you're gonna need is a bottle of water. Got my water in here. And some cones. I know what you're thinking, these are not cones, but in Hawaii, these are cones, man. This is the swag. If you're trying to get fast, immediately out the blocks, straight up. Put your slippers like this. No, I'm just kidding. Don't do that. But if you're ready, I'm ready. Let's go ahead and put in some work. First concept is actually the stages of sprinting or running. The first stage being your start or out of the blocks. Second stage being acceleration. Third stage being your drive phase. And the last stage being your fly or your recovery phase. So the first stage of running is your start or coming out of the blocks. An athlete's start can vary from a moving start or a stationary start. For today's specific drills, we're going to be doing stationary, coming out of our 4-point stance, which we like to call is a track stance. So getting into our stances, you're going to want to find a line. If you can't find a line, that's totally fine. Make sure that when we put our hands down, they're directly in front of us, square to our shoulders. Okay? Our lead foot is going to be slightly in front of our hip. Our back foot is going to be slightly behind our hip. When we come up, you don't want your butt to be too high. You don't want your butt to be too low. You want your butt to be at a height where the lead foot or the lead knee is at a 90-degree angle, ready to shoot out. Okay? You want to make sure that your weight, your body weight is evenly distributed throughout your stance so that when you do come out, you can use total force. Okay? So real quick, I'm going to demonstrate coming out of the block. I'm not going to accelerate. That's the next stage, but I'm going to just come out of the block. Okay? Making sure our chin is tucked. Slight lean. When you guys are working on your starts and your stances, you can either use a ready go to help with reaction, or you can use slippers to make the clap. Those are good because that's actually what you have to be thinking when you're coming out of the block. You gotta think, bang, get out of there. Me, I like to use this. I don't know why, I'm fond of this thing. So, and then I'm up, right? So if you really want to get you a little bit quicker out of the blocks, use a sound for reaction. They use it in track as well, but it will help you get that much quicker out of there. Okay? The next phase, and personally Coach Joe thinks the most important phase, is the acceleration phase. It's anywhere from 10 to 30 to 40 yards. We're going to keep our bodies at a 45-degree angle with our chin still tucked. Okay? Our ankle is going to be dorsiflexed, and what we're going to do is rip through. Okay? Rip through all the way to 30 to 40 yards. Our drive phase, which is the next phase, it's anywhere from 45 to 60 yards. What we're doing in the drive phase is we're raising our bodies from 45 degrees to about 70 to 80 degrees, still keeping our chin slightly tucked with our eyes forward on the target. For the drive phase, what we're doing is we're extending our hip to our knee to our ankle. Okay, so we're extending, pushing down, extending, pushing down, extending, pushing down, and we're driving through. The last phase is called the fly phase, or the recovery phase. This is pretty much your top speed. You're going your top speed, and you want to be able to carry over your momentum from the first couple phases. And what's happening is we're bringing our heel, okay, our heel to our hip, okay, bringing it through our knee, back down, bring it through our knee, back down, through our knee, back down. Make sure you're keeping your ankle at a dorsiflex position. Okay, this is why hamstrings are very important, guys. Okay, this phase right here. Our next concept is hand placement. Okay, proper hand placement is one hand on your cheek, other hand on your hip. Okay, one on your cheek, one on your hip, and you're gonna switch from cheek to hip. Say this. Okay, cheek to hip. Okay, you don't want your hand like this. Okay, I see a lot of people do this. Okay, you don't want your hand like this. Okay, we play sports like this. Okay, we want to make sure our hands are extended and our fingers are extended. We want to trick our nervous system into extending itself. Okay, and another thing too is when you're coming out of the blocks, we want to do hip to cheek. Okay, we want to do hip to cheek. When we get to our fly phase and our drive phase, we want to be here, 90-degree angle. Okay, we're not going to run like this. Okay, we're not going to run like this. Yeah? Here, hip to cheek, hip to cheek. bang, 90-degree angle, 90-degree angle. Okay. All right, the last and final concept, the 6-second rule. What is the 6-second rule? So your body cannot accelerate after 6 seconds. Okay. So knowing that, knowing the stages of running, knowing proper hand placement, and knowing the 6-second rule, we're gonna do the 6-second rule drill. Okay. So what that is we're gonna get into our stance. Okay, our standing stance, right? 45-degree angle, like we're gonna stand, like we're gonna start chin tuck, hand on our hip, hand on our cheek. Okay, and as we count down to 6 seconds, we're gonna gradually come up. Gradually come up, butt starts to sink. Okay, gradually come up. And now you're at a 90-degree angle here, and you're here at 6 seconds. Okay, so now I'm gonna demonstrate the 6-second rule drill. Okay, get into my standing start. Chest down, chin tuck, hand on my hip, hand on my cheek. Okay, ready? Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Good. Okay. If you want to get a little bit faster doing that drill, you can use weights because it is true. The faster your hands move, the faster your feet move. All right, now I'll be taking you guys throughout my workout. First things first, we have to stretch. So we're going to warm up real quick, okay? So my garage is about 5 yards, so that's perfect. That's all you really need. Okay, we're going to do get-offs. Okay, get our body warmed up to the fact that we're about to take off, okay? So get into our proper stance. Ready, go. Okay, and we're going to go back. Okay, we're going to do lunges. When you guys do lunges, make sure that your ankle is dorsiflex. You always want to make sure that you're in dorsiflex, okay? Down, boom, dorsiflex, down, boom, dorsiflex, down, boom, okay? Even when you do flamingos, okay? Make sure your body is squared, your body is straight, okay? And when you do knee pulls, make sure you're same thing. Make sure your ankle is dorsiflex, okay? In the dorsiflex position. Knee pulls. Okay. Next, what we're gonna do, high knees. Okay, getting the body warm up already. Okay. Even these, make sure your ankle is dorsiflex. Okay. And now, as you know, proper hand placement. Always make sure that you're here. Okay. Next one we're gonna do. Okay. High kicks. Okay, we're gonna warm up our hammies. Okay. Up, touch. Up, touch. Up, touch. Touch. If you're a little bit advanced, you guys can do this a little bit quicker. Okay. Touch. Touch. Okay. Next one is dino kicks. Down, reach across. Dino. Down, reach across. Dino. You're really just stretching out your hammies. Okay. Stretching out your hips, stretching out your glutes. Okay. Now that we're slightly stretched out, we're going to start doing some A skips. I do low skips first. Okay, so the first one is make sure your feet is over your ankle. Okay, all we're going to do is skip. Make sure you guys are keeping good, proper form. Okay, so a little bit up, skip, skip, push down, push down, push down, push down, push down, push down, and back, push down, push down. Okay, next part, you're going to go over your knee now. Or at least to your knee, right below, okay? Right below our knee, it's here. Make sure you're dorsiflex, okay? Proper form, okay? Push down, push down. Okay, slight lean so you can feel yourself being propelled forward. And the last one we're gonna do is high skips, okay? Go up, touch the ceiling, okay? Up. Okay, going back, make sure you're leaning forward. We should be warm, should be ready to go, okay? So we're gonna be doing sprinting in increments. First is 5 yards, then it's 10 yards, then it's 20, and we have a 40-yard dash, okay? I'm gonna do mine on a hill first. If you can go ahead and show them that. This is just to work out my acceleration, making sure my body's at a 45-degree angle and pretty much putting my body to the worst possible scenario. You know what I mean? So first things first, we're gonna do 5-yard get off. Okay, so we're gonna get down in our stances. Okay, and this is basically, you can go off of you, or if somebody wants to clap for you. Okay, chin tucked. Okay, make sure you walk back. Okay, this is not muscle conditioning. Okay, this is not conditioning drills. You want to be fully recovered when you get back to the start, because you want maximal effort. That's the only way you're gonna get faster. That's the only way you're gonna get speed. Okay, you're gonna do that 5 times. Okay, now we're gonna go from 5 yards or 5 meters to 10 yards or 10 meters. Okay, make sure you're fully recovered before you go again. All right, make sure your chin tucked all the way through. Okay, stay low. Getting into our stance. Chin tucked. Butt up. Fire. Okay, same thing. Don't jog back. Walk it back. Active recovery. Okay? Like I said, this is not conditioning. You're trying to get speed, trying to get faster. Okay, we want maximal effort on each one. For the 10 yards, we're gonna do 5 of those. Okay? After you do 5, we'll go for 10. I mean for 20. After you finish your 5 of 10, we're gonna push it back to 20 now. We're gonna do 5 of those. For the 20, make sure you're still keeping your chin tucked. Okay, don't come up till after about 25 to 30. Okay, so we're gonna get into those. We're gonna do 5 of them. Okay, get into your stance. Make sure you're fully recovered. Chin tucked. Same thing. Make sure you're breathing. Okay? Make sure you're fully recovered. It's called active recovery. Okay? Like I said, we're building speed. Getting faster. Okay? 5 of those. Alright, last thing. You're gonna do 3 40-yard dashes. Okay, you can do 5 if you want to. But I like to do 3. I like to max out at 3. Because I'm gonna give you everything I got. Okay. So right here, if you can see, I got the slipper, the first slipper at the 20, and the last slipper at the 40. Okay. So my sister that's recording me, she's gonna go at the end and she's gonna film me and possibly time me. Okay. So maybe you guys can go ahead and race Coach Joe at home. So before we started working out, we did dynamic warm or dynamic stretches. Now we're gonna do static stretching. Static stretching is holding a stretch for 10 or more seconds. So first things first, we're gonna do straight down, touch your toes. Okay, hold for 10. If you can't touch your toes, grab the back of your ankles. You can't do that, grab the back of your calves or your knees. Spread it out, down the middle. Make sure your feet are outside of your hips. Straight down, if you can, make your hands flat. Count of 10, go to the right. Make sure you're reaching over with your other arm, trying to grab, stretching out your lats. Count of 10, switch. Same thing with this side, make sure you're reaching over. Okay, grab your ankle, or grab your knee, pull yourself. Okay, count of 10. Standing butterfly, go down. With your elbows, you're gonna push out. Okay, count of 10. I'm gonna go on our knee, this is the groin stretch. Okay, make sure you're leaning forward, pushing down. Okay, count of 10. I'm gonna switch. Okay, same thing. Make sure you're pushing forward. Hips should go forward in front of the knee. Count of 10. Okay, I'm gonna go flat. Okay, stretching out the calf. Left foot over your right foot, pulling down. Switch. Right foot over your left, pushing down. Count of 10. Then both feet. Okay. And we're gonna slowly walk it up. It's called the catwalk. Not that flexible. Nice and easy up. And breathe. Okay, that is our static stretching at the end. Quick recap of what we learned today are 3 concepts. Number 1, stages of running or stages of sprinting. Our start, our acceleration, our drive, and our fly. Second concept is our hand placement, making sure our hands are fully extended and we're going from hip to cheek. And once we get to that top of our top speed or our fly phase, we're going 90 degrees to 90 degrees. Our third concept, the 6-second rule. Our bodies cannot accelerate after 6 seconds. We have to let our momentum carry us through the goal. I hope you guys learned something today. I hope you guys are already getting faster. And make sure you guys follow All Stars Hawaii on all social media platforms. That's Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. My name is Coach Joe. Stay safe. Aloha.